Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today for the Fitchburg Senior Center, it is Jill McCone, the director of the Senior Center, and my bestie.
That's right.
On the TF set.
Seriously, I'm going to watch all of your shows and make sure that you only say that about me.
Crap.
Yeah, that's coming back.
That is going to bite me.
That's
okay. It's springtime.
Yay, happy spring.
Happy spring to you. We've kind of had a weird spring.
I know.
Although it's Wisconsin, every spring is weird,
it's
right?
It's fine, right?
Yeah, enjoy it.
It was sunny with some snowflakes coming down yesterday. I loved it.
It was so funny. I go on a walk at my lunch hour, right?
Yeah.
I go on the walk, got a little bit of flakes. I got back, it was like a snowstorm hit. Like,
oh, really?
I got back inside and I looked outside to sit down. I was like...
Just for a hot second?
Yeah, I was like, whoa!
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so glad I'm not out there right now.
I love the seasons.
It's really cool to see, though, like, standing back and seeing it, because it's not sticking.
It's not sticking,
It's
right.
that time of year.
And that's why we're okay with it.
Exactly. Well, and you get a tease of the warm weather.
Yeah, my tulips, my grape heights coming out, a little snow.
Are they? That's how you know it's
spring. It's awesome.
Spring. Well, one of the spring traditions is the pancake breakfast. It's put on by the Fitchburg Senior Center Friends.
Yeah.
And we had them on the show. We were
nice.
We were talking about it, and I believe that it is one of the best community events we have.
Yeah.
The community night out that the police department puts on is kind of chasing that dream as well at the same time. Like these two are like just solid, if you ask me.
I don't disagree.
And it's the people.
Yeah, it's bringing the community together.
Everybody comes out.
Yeah, it's really transitioned. I'd say maybe the last 10 years, but even the last 5, you're just seeing more and more families, young people, just because there's so many apartments out here, and apartment dwellers that are younger in their 20s and 30s, and just coming for a good cause and some good cakes, and it's fun.
And I don't mean this in a bad way, but an old-fashioned pancake breakfast.
Yeah,
I see them all across Wisconsin.
I know.
Like, it is a popular thing, and they pack them all over. So I think that's part of it. Is that I think people still it's the tradition of just coming out and having a breakfast.
Yep.
You're supporting a good cause.
Yeah.
And for you guys too, it's getting people to see what you are doing there.
Right. It's nice exposure.
I think that's really awesome.
I do too.
And then the volunteers. It takes a lot of volunteers.
Holy moly, a ton. And I'm so glad, because 20 years ago, the staff kind of helped put this on. I mean, put it on, and then the Friends would just kind of fund it. Thank God we don't have to do anything anymore, except Mandy has to help coordinate the volunteers.
Sure.
But these Friends are just amazing. The work that they put into this event starting in January is incredible, and that's why we can serve 600 people. So they are wonderful. And then so many people stepped up. I mean, we need 2 shifts pretty much from 8 to 12. And, they're not the glamorous if you're back there, washing dishes or schlepping trash. And, but, yeah, they all fill up, and it's great.
There's a position for everybody.
There's something for
I
everybody.
flipped some pancakes one year. It was fun.
Yeah.
But I think it was more fun to hang out with everybody.
Exactly.
And I don't know. It's just fun to see everybody, too. So
it's a happy day.
Yeah, let's get that on your calendar. April 27th, 8 to noon at the Fitchburg Senior Center. Plenty of parking, plenty of food. Come on out. It's going to be a wonderful day. It's a very busy weekend that weekend.
It is.
You've got Arbor Day going on, events. You got waterway cleanups.
We got the resource fair at the library that Saturday.
And then now we even have the Historical Society right after the breakfast has their event. So it's a busy weekend, so there's no excuse. So lots to do that weekend for sure. Awesome. We also have the Veteran Social Group. Is continuing, but you've got a special guest coming in. It's not on the newsletter, so you got to look into this.
They slid in a little bit late, and we had already advertised. So we've had the group going on for a few months now, and it's really kind of a social group. I mean, just like experiences come together to chit-chat and support each other. But this month, we were able to get an outreach specialist from the Madison Vet Center, and that is the Department of Veteran Affairs. So he will be here to speak to the group just about vet benefits and different opportunities. And so that's April 17th at 10:30. So you don't have to sign up, just come on over. Man, woman, any age too. It doesn't matter to me. Just, come on over and understand what your resources are, how to access those, and just be together with people that have shared experiences.
I was going to say, that's what it's all about, right? Just getting together and, just getting together with somebody who has just kind of a little bit of knowledge of stuff you deal with or working on, or just having a good discussion. I mean, it's pretty cool stuff. Yeah. There is the hard transition here, very hard transition. Mind Over Matter workshop. This has to deal with bladder and bowel control.
Yes.
You're not alone out there.
Right. So mind over matter, healthy bowels, healthy bladders. This is really about a non-surgical intervention for folks that are struggling. Now, women only. This program is only for women. So Jeremy, you're on your own right now.
Sit on the sidelines here. Okay, got it.
We were involved many years ago when they piloted this because it's evidence-based. And to get a program evidence-based takes a lot of research, a lot of pilot programs. So I work with Dr. Heidi Brown, who I think is now in Texas, but she is amazing. She's a gynecologist. And so she developed this program, piloted it for, I don't know, probably 3 years to make sure that, the evidence showed that what they're teaching you does help. And so it's really about what you eat, how your exercise, working around different times of the day that work for you. But really, for folks to, this is normal. Don't be embarrassed.
I was going to say, normal. If there was something to say about this, is don't be discouraged that,
No.
maybe you don't even fall into the category yet, but you don't know. You just don't know.
You don't know.
Knowledge is power, and I would say coming out to it,
Yeah.
even if you have a few accidents, whatever, this would be the chance to actually take an approach. And a non-surgical approach sounds pretty darn good.
Right, and so we've had success in the past. We've offered this over the years several times, and I love to see, the women come out and just be like, yeah, I got this problem. And I don't want to sit home. I mean, that's part of it is not being socially isolated because you're embarrassed to go out and have an accident. So lots of great reasons to sign up. $15 for the booklet. If you can't afford it, that's great. We'll cover that cost. So, yeah.
I'm glad you're bringing it back. And to see it in there to say that this can or even eliminate, any problems.
Yes.
Pretty powerful stuff there. So
right. It's been
worth
proven.
It's definitely worth to come out and do that. Do got to get signed up for that though. So make sure you get registered.
Yes, thank you.
For that. All right. Finally, turning to a birthday. When's your birthday?
October. Oh.
You're October. I'm November.
Okay.
So
you got a ways.
We'll celebrate together.
Yeah.
But we can celebrate on the fourth Thursday of each month at the Senior Center.
Oh, right.
What are you doing with birthday celebrations?
Not a lot.
Are we singing? What are we doing?
Of course. So, we used to celebrate birthdays every month. And again, so many years ago back, 25 years ago when I started. And then it got expensive and to buy the cake and it was a lot, whatever. Bringing it back. Just bringing it back. We're getting a beautiful cake. We display it, we sing, we recognize anybody that has a birthday that month because we have a woman who is recognizing people's birthdays and decorating the tables. But then if somebody didn't have their birthday in the computer, you just miss people. And it's really, it makes me sad to think that we were going to forget somebody's birthday. So anyway, everybody gets to celebrate.
We talk about being isolated, when you get older, you might be. Also, I think what's shocking that I've learned from you over the years is how many people are alone.
Oh, yeah.
At an older age. And it never really dawned on me, wait, you're alone?
Right.
So little things like this, huge impacts.
Yeah, even on your birthday, you might have family calling you, but you probably don't have anybody stopping over, possibly. Families don't live close by. So come over and celebrate. We'll celebrate you in November. Anybody in April, just come over and have a cake. You don't even need to have a birthday to come over and have some cake and celebrate those that do have birthday that month.
Right.
So come on down.
It's a really good excuse to get out to do something on your birthday because everybody, you're like, I don't want to celebrate another birthday.
Yeah, you should always celebrate another birthday, right?
Fine.
Yeah.
But yes, you should, and you could do it with friends. Maybe your new adopted friends.
Exactly. Yeah. And we'll sing.
And we'll sing.
Yeah.
Mandy sings really well.
Mandy does sing
so
well.
I'm just going to throw it out there that it'd be worth coming down to do that. So every Thursday, call in advance the day before 9 a.m. If you want to reserve lunch there by noon.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
just come and eat cake.
Come and eat cake.
Yeah, come and eat cake. That should be the title.
Cake and birthdays.
Just come and eat cake.
Just
that alone.
All right. Well, we'll start that tradition here at Fact TV.
I think too. I was thinking about when we were talking about the pancake breakfast, it's such a tradition, a Wisconsin tradition. Maybe we should be the Senior Center Supper Club, because supper clubs are really popular, too.
They are.
And we could get a liquor license and serve old fashions.
Well, I was just going to say, I just saw a new an NA. There's the NA thing is really popping up, which is awesome, right?
It is awesome,
And I saw an old-fashioned NA now.
Interesting.
And so
wouldn't that be fun?
Right. And so I think you could pull it off pretty good.
Yeah,
but, think of your classic supper, putting some relish tray out, some bread, some
That's
bread.
Senior Center written all over it. It's perfect.
It's the celebration of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
In a supper club at the Senior Center.
Supper club.
Fundraiser. Same.
I like it.
I'll be there.
I like it. Okay.
Front row.
Eat cake, supper club. All right, we got it all going on.
If you throw one more idea in today,
I'm sorry.
It's the trifecta. We will retire immediately. All right. Well, if people want to get involved with the Fitchburg Senior Center, volunteer, show up, get involved in these groups, or just have some cake, how can they find you?
Well, if they're just going to have some cake, but really all of it, just come over and talk to anybody, staff, volunteers. I think that you really get an essence of what we're about. If you can't make it over, you can call, you can go online, you can stop around the community, get a newsletter, City Hall, the library, some places out and about. But I just really recommend people to come over.
You have to see it to believe it. And no joking aside there, if you haven't been there, you don't know. And what you don't know, it'll shock you because it's pretty impressive.
I agree.
And yeah.
It's fun.
I want people to not be alone. I want them to come out and have some fun.
I agree.
And you guys are fun, so
Yeah,
just saying.
We're always smiling.
You are always smiling.
Yeah.
All right, well, I appreciate the time as always. We'll see you back here next month. Make sure you bring cake.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no,
All right.
thank you.
Yeah.